Hello friends, this session we are going to learn about micro teaching where we can able to learn various types of skill which have been used for micro teaching in education. What is teaching? The best approach to understanding the nature of teaching is establishing a harmonious relationship between teacher, student, and the subject. Teaching is the activity of facilitating learning. Effectiveness in teaching doesn't relate to teacher's age, sex, and teaching experience. What is learning and how learning happens? Learning, that knowledge acquired by the study. Learning happens and knowledge is generated. There is a famous saying, I hear, I forget. I see, I remember. I do, I understand. How learning happens? We remember 20% of what we hear, 30% of what we see, 50% of what we see and hear, 90% of what we see, hear and do. Look at the chart. How learning happens? 20% that have been mentioned in blue color, that's for learning of hearing. 30% for seeing, 50% hear and see, and about 90% we can able to get complete learning process, hearing, seeing and doing. Dr. Allen and his group, which has been evolved micro teaching in 1963 in America. What is micro teaching? Teaching of all a small unit of content to the small group of students, 6 to 10 number, in small amount of time, 5 to 10 minutes. To train inexperienced student teachers for acquiring teaching skills, to improve the skill of experienced teachers. Micro teaching cycle. Step 1, micro lesson plan. It may take 2 hours. Step 2, teach. It may take 5 minutes. Step 3, feedback session. It may take 5 minutes. Step 4, replan. It may take 10 minutes. Step 5, reteach another group. It may take 5 minutes. Step 6, re-feedback. It may take 5 minutes. Totally 30 minutes appropriately. Skill of micro teaching techniques. Introduction skill. Skill of probing question, skill of explanation, skill of stimulus variation, skill of blackboard writing, skill of achieving closure. Introduction skill, which has been establishing ramparts with the learners, linking with past experiences, link between introduction and main parts, use of appropriate devices, techniques like questioning, examples, etc. Skill of probing questions. Probing questions are those which help the pupils to think in depth about the various aspects of the problems. We need to think deeply about what are the aspects of the problems, what are the various ways to to get the problems. By asking such questions again, the teacher makes the pupils more thoughtful, enable the pupils to understand the subject deeply. Skill of explanation. It involves the ability of the teacher to describe logically how, why, and what of concept, precautions for skill of explaining. In a simple language, it should not be given the shape of an advice. It should be in a sequence. It should be according to the age, experience, and mental level of the pupils. Skill of stimulus variations. Teacher's movement, teacher's gestures, change in voice, focusing, changing in the interaction pattern, pausing, students' physical participation. These are the components which we are making for skill of stimulus variation. Skill of blackboard writing. Components of skill of blackboard writing are legibility, size and alignment, highlighting main points, utilizing of the space, blackboard summary, correctness, position of the teacher, and contact with the pupils. Blackboard skill. Skill of blackboard writing. The first letter will be capital followed by small letter. The size of the letter also be considered. At the end of the sentence we need to fill a full stop or question mark or exclamatory mark. By end of the paragraph we need to put a full stop. Skills of achieving closure. Question and statement by the teacher related to the consideration of major points covered during the lesson. Opportunities provided by the teacher to the pupils for linking the present knowledge with the past knowledge. Opportunities provided by the teacher to the pupils for applying the knowledge gained during the lesson to the new situations. Advantages of microteaching. It focuses on sharpening and developing specific teaching skill and eliminating errors. It enables understanding of behaviors important in classroom teaching. It increases the confidence of the learner teacher. It is a vehicle of continuous training for both beginners and for senior teachers. It provides expert supervision and constructive feedback. Why teaching profession is good? To teach is to learn. I will always a student of teaching. I will be always be a student of teaching. Remember, even the best teacher can learn a great deal from his or her students. Thank you.